Hey, I forgot to take my meds. Oh my god, I don't feel so good. I can't call off my job. I I don't want to lose it. It's not that I'm paranoid. It's that you know I just I I feel like a burden to them if I don't keep doing my job. You know, like so I don't have autism, but I'm in the autistic spectrum. I have so many mental issues. I've been diagnosed with depression, mainly clinical depression. I don't know if that's a real thing, but um, I was diagnosed with depression. Um, I have ADHD. I am no. I have I am developmentally delayed. Um, and my my mouth is going faster than I can speak. Jeez. But so I right now I feel like crap because I stayed up all night. Not good idea. I mean, I'm supposed to take my meds and me go cuckoo if I don't. Not really, but it, if I don't take my meds for weeks, I could probably die because my meds supposed to help me go to sleep. You know, I mean, I kind of need them, but I so what happened? Basically, I forgot to take my meds. I feel like crap. I really do. I feel like I am a burden. Like it, I don't feel like a burden right now, but I feel like if I don't go to my job, I feel like I'm a burden to my boss, my my coworkers. I feel like I'm a burden to them. I can't help it. It's one of those things I can't help. It's not fun. There's also a possibility I may have complex post post stress traumatic disorder, whatever it's called, PTSD, post traumatic stress disorder, because I keep seeing flashbacks of my trauma that I dealt with for a long time, from the surgeries, the bully, the car wreck, the me losing Chewy, stuff like that. It's just not fun. Um, and like I put it this way. So I went several weeks ago when I was with my mom. We were driving. I think it was like a few months ago. I was with my mom. We were at the bank. And we were exiting the parking lot, and so obviously we were in her car, driving off, you know, like we always do. And there was a car coming by, and I almost fucking panicked. I I just jumped out of my ass because I thought we were going to get hit. I'm just like, yeah, and this always happens. Always. It's not fun. People say, "Oh, well, go away." It just stuff that happens. It's like I think that's what I taught myself, and it's like it's a bunch of shit. And the truth is I'm stubborn. I come from a long line of really stubborn people. My grandpa Dilly is stubborn. My grandma is stubborn. My dad is stubborn. My mom is stubborn. My sisters are stubborn. I'm stubborn. Though I'm the most stubbornness one out of my whole family. So, um, but I have this innate stubbornness thing where I think like I say to myself, "Oh, I'm perfectly fine. There's nothing could go wrong. Nothing could go wrong." And it's like, oh, why do I do that all the time? I mean, I think I say to myself, I'm like, there's nothing could go wrong. I'm perfectly fine. You know, nothing will change. And it's like, and I had to remind myself that that is not true. And yes, I do have a tendency to be narcissistic, um, as well. Um, you know, I can't help it. I don't have narcissistic personality disorder. God, no, thank God, I don't have that. But I do have some tendency when it comes to stuff like that. I may also have ODD, no, which is, I can't remember, opposition defiant disorder or something like that. Basically, you're defiant against authority and all that. And I had that as a kid. I hated authority, and I still hate authority. I still hate the government. I always had. I always will. I have a deep rooted hatred for the government. For what they did to Trump and what they did to all the other to Christians and stuff. But that's neither here or there. But yeah, I am in part of the autistic spectrum. What I'm diagnosed with is related to autism. Um, so yes, I have some similarity. It's not fun. I watched this dude who's just going on about how like he was diagnosed with autism like later on in his life, and you know he's not having a great time, and he has this self hate and fillness of worthlessness and uselessness and all that. Yeah, that's pretty much how I feel on a constant basis. And I know people will say, "Oh, that's not true." I know, I get it. You know, you're just trying to cheer me up, and I understand that. But it's like, just let me feel how I feel. What is so wrong with me feeling like I'm useless? You know, I get it. It's not the greatest thing, but I feel useless on a constant basis because honestly, I mean, if you look at my room, it's a fucking mess. You know, I don't know. Maybe I should calm down and stop watching that. I don't know. All I do know is I'm getting myself stressed out and I can't deal with that. So I'm gonna calm down. But if you want to know what happens, if I get too stressed, I go to the hospital. Not fun, especially when I get over just way too stressed. If I get so stressed to the point I puke, I go to the hospital. And then I can't walk because the funny thing is when I get sick, um, my sense of motion is all crazy. You know, I can't walk when I'm sick because if I walk and I'm sick, it makes me even more sick. It makes me motion sick. I don't know why. It just happens, and I wonder. So there's this other YouTuber. I can't remember her name, but I feel sorry for the poor lady. She was paralyzed. About here, about like what, about here down. I felt sorry for her, and she's getting her feelings back in her legs and stuff, but it's still sad what happened, and and part of it's because she had a infection on her spine, and it was like it was bending the spine, and it damaged the nerves that go to her legs and stuff. And I'm just thinking that there might be a possibility that I may get tumors in my spine. No, obviously not like that, but the reason I think that is because I have Gardner syndrome. It's another fantastic disease I have. Um, I have what's called Gardner's syndrome, and it actually makes extra things to grow. And it's a tumor disease, and basically, there's a possibility I may get tumor. Though this is a really, really high chance. I think it's a rare thing to happen, but there's a possibility I could get tumor uh, where my spine is. Like I could get a tumor on my spine, and then I could be paralyzed for the rest of my life. Yay! I'm sorry, I can't help it. See, I come up with I overthink. That's one of the things one of the issues I deal with. I overthink, and I just go on and on and on. I'm just like, and I don't feel so good. Bye.